Every belly dancer who's danced for more than 5 minutes has no doubt had someone ask her to do the dance of the 7 veils. Sometimes it's done with a nudge nudge or wink wink, and sometimes with extreme seriousness. They want to know the real dance of the 7 veils. Sounds like a topic for my Mythbuster series. Hi, I'm Kashmir, and today in my Mythbuster video we're going to look at Salomé and the dance of the 7 veils. The myth that Salomé was the world's first belly dancer and mixed death and sex with her dance is held by quite a few non-dancers and far too many belly dancers too. So let's have a look at what we actually know about Salomé and the dance of the 7 veils. Where to start? Well, first of all, was there a belly dance around a couple of thousand years ago? Probably not as we know it. In fact, most dance ethnologists would probably say no. But we can't definitely say no. But what we can say is there was no veil dancing. Veil dancing is not a part of Middle Eastern dance at all. Okay, so if you see the 1930s movies from Egypt, you'll see them coming out with the veils. But that was added as part of Raqs, and it helped with their entrance and to improve their carriage. They didn't dance with them, by the way. They tended to just toss them afterwards. Veil dancing was basically invented in the West, more or less around the 1960s. And there's a number of reasons for this. When the non-Middle Eastern dancers dancing for non-Middle Eastern audiences had to fill in 45 minutes, it was good to have a little 5-minute relaxing thing. And you could also play into the myths. So the audience knew all about Salomé and you would do the whole striptease thing. What information do we have about the dance of the 7 veils? I'm not going to argue whether or not the Bible is a historical document. That brings us into a whole new area of myth busting. But what does it actually say in the Bible? Well, for a start, the woman is not identified by name. There is no mention in the Bible of Salomé as a name. You can check it out yourself if you're not sure. There's no mention of how she danced, and certainly no mention at all of veils. Nothing. Given that it wasn't a Levant, we have two likely scenarios. It could either be Dubka, which I think is quite unlikely, or it could actually have been some sort of solo improvised torso articulated dance. Belly dance, in other words. But we don't know. What we do know, no veils. Not 1, not 2, and definitely not 7. So where did the 7 veils come from? Well, we can trace it back to Oscar Wilde's play, Salomé. And then Salomé danced with the 7 veils. 1896 in Paris was the first time that Salomé ever danced with 7 veils. It is new. It is made up. So Andrea Diacon actually did a search of the literature. She looked at thousands of references in European literature for mentions of Salomé and her 7 veils. Nah. Then she went in and had a look at Hebrew, Greek, Latin from antiquity. Nothing. Even if you go back to Sumeria and Babylonia, where the feminist spirituality movement pull Ishtar in her dance of the 7 veils, you'll find in the original text it isn't there either. The whole concept is a modern construct. There was no Salomé dancing with 7 veils until Paris, 1896. So I can't teach you the real dance, and neither can I actually show you a video of the real dance if there had been videos around 2,000 years ago. Looks like it's a must. And have you been asked to dance with 7 veils? Did you? How did you react?